What's up, man, fam? It's your boy VG. Man, I'm back today. Show you how to shut down the seam routes. Been getting a lot of questions. Yo, VG, how you stop the seam routes, man? I told them it's simple. All you need to do is come out in the 4-3 stack or the 4-3 normal. They're the same formation, just depending on what playbook you have, whether or not what the name is going to be, whether it's stack or normal. And the play is 2 men under, as shown here. Um, if they're in shotgun, if they have receivers at tight ends, they have more than 2 wide receivers. You can come out in a dime package if you like, and audible down to the 4-3 stack or 4-3 normal 2 men under. I prefer, if I know they're doing seam routes pretty much, I prefer this just to come out in the 4-3 stack. That way we've got our LBs on the field, whether they pass or run, we're in good shape. It's not the best run defense, but if you're looking to just contain the seam routes, then this is the defense we want. To set it up, all you need to do is put your strong safety in a spy. You're going to hook zone your right defensive end. You're going to hook zone your number 2 defensive tackle. And you're going to hook zone your left defensive end. Now, what does all the hook zones do? Well, if you notice where our LBs are lined up, they're going to have inside out position. Well, what do I mean by inside out position? At the snap of the ball, they're going to have inside position on your tight ends. And so your opponent's going to look to throw it to the outside. Well, they can't do that. The initial quick read to the outside is taken away as well because the hook zone will play outside in. And so you pretty much have your tight end sandwiched. And then if they're really desperate and really eager to get the seam routes off, then they're going to wait to the second level. But once they get to the second, third level of the field, your LBs will still have inside position. And then I'm going to be using the free safety. And I'm not going to move to the snap of the ball. And I'm going to wait to see if they think they can get something over here in the second or third level. And I'm going to hop that. And then I'll loop back around up to the center of the field to make sure I don't get beat deep. Your main responsibility is to make sure you don't get beat deep. As you can tell, we have a lot of underneath zones and nothing deep. So you want to be careful with that. So let's go ahead and run in and see what type of coverage we get on the seam routes. Okay, and if I run seams, I like to streak this guy. I don't like that cut back in because he tends to give the position up. So we'll go ahead and streak it. Let's go ahead and watch. Okay, my quick reads are taken away. I can actually hit him. Try to hit him, actually precision to the outside, and for whatever reason, it threw it inside. So let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. And keep in mind, man, it's kind of hard for me to use the 2 sticks. Don't got my partner with me right now to help me out make this vid. But I would have been using the free safety. Okay, the quick read to the left tight end is taken away. If they throw it, most likely it's going to be broken up, or it's too much traffic, man, too much clutter. If they throw it, it's going to be picked, broken up, or if he's lucky, he just may catch. I'm not saying it's 100% bulletproof defense, but it does an excellent job of shutting it down. We got the spy coming back to cause some commotion from the free strong safety. Look at him come to the middle of the field to his spy position. Okay, that should take away a read of the left tight end. And like I say, I would have had the free safety on the left. I'd have looped down right now to bait him to throw it to the outside. Once I noticed he wanted to throw it to the outside after he cleared the right defensive end hook zone, he may want to throw it to the left outside now, but I would have baited him and picked it off. And then I'm retreating towards the middle in case they want to throw it to the middle. The right tight end looks like he still left outside linebacker actually has inside position on him. He's just now clearing that linebacker, so he may have started already looking at his progressions by now. Once he noticed he doesn't have anything with his tight ends, maybe he's looking through his progressions right now. Okay, and maybe he didn't even notice that the right tight end, you could probably hit him now, but if you notice, my linebacker, he's not backpedaling anymore. Okay, so now the seam route is not so easy. So even if they throw precision to the right, which is what I tried to do here, but for some reason went back to the middle of the field, my linebacker has a chance of breaking on that. And if I was not controlling 2 joysticks, I would actually be in the middle of the field right now. And considering how deep they are in the third level, I would have been able to make ground whether or not he threw it to the left or right, because I would have been in the middle of the field retreating back with turbo going. So I would have been able to close in whether he went to the left or right tight end. It really doesn't matter. The deeper you get down the field, then the easier it is to defend. My main thing is to take away the quick reads. Is what we did with our 3 hook zones. We got the spy coming down from the safety. So if you got a mobile quarterback, he's going to have to escape a strong safety who most likely can tackle and has decent speed. And look, your receiver on the right hand side, that's what I mean. You don't get beat deep. So you want to bait them quick to free safety and then get back deep with the middle of the field. But for the most part, what I've seen, people who's exploiting the seam routes typically don't have their receivers on the street. That'd just be too many deep routes, and if they did that, it'd actually make it easier for us to make our adjustments. So again, it's not 100% bulletproof, but it does take away the quick reads, and hopefully you get them to look down to their progressions. So that's how you D up the double seam routes. Now we're gonna go ahead and show you what we do if it's just a single route, single tight end, maybe out of shotgun formation. We'll go ahead and break that down for you as well. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and show you how to shut down a seam route when it's just a single tight end. It's not that effective when it's just one. I shouldn't say it's not that effective, depending on your stick skills and who you're playing. But against me, it's not that effective, and I prefer it to have one. That way I don't have to manipulate my coverage as much. And I can get back to generating my heat or just playing my max coverage D. So, same setup, same play, 4-3 stack / 4-3 normal, 2-man under. To set this up, all we're going to do is hook zone our left defensive end so he can play outside in technique on the tight end. The linebacker that's manned up on Jason Witten, the tight end, he's going to play inside out technique, so we got him sandwiched. And we're actually going to put him on a fade, put Jason Witten, the tight end, on a fade route. As we all should know by now, that's how you gain the best position on the defender that's holding you. Eventually, about the second level, you get inside position. You get torched every time. So we're going to put him on the most effective seam route, in my opinion, and show you how we are still able to shut it down. Okay, again, to set it up, man, let's go ahead, put our left defensive end in a hook zone. I'm going to put it this time, our strong safety, we're going to put him in a hook zone, not a spy, a hook zone when you have single tight end. Reason being, once he clear the hook zone of our left defensive end, he may think that he can hit maybe Jason Witten to the outside. Well, as soon as he does that, once he gets past the left defensive end hook zone, then he basically is passed off to my strong safety hook zone, and he'll hop that, okay? And your responsibility is deep. You don't want to get beat deep first and foremost. And then you want to watch the middle of the field and take away in case they come back and try to hit Witten on the inside, even though our linebacker should have inside position. So I'll go ahead and show you his route. You won't see that many streaks. Maybe a curl flat combo on the left hand side. Then seam route Jason Witten. Fade route actually, and then maybe a drag to suck down the zone as a typical setup you might see. So let's go ahead and mimic something that you might see online. Again, hook zone your strong safety, and for whatever reason they made his hook zone do something different. Hook zone your strong safety and hook zone your left defensive end, and use your free safety. Don't get beat deep first and foremost, and then watch out for the tight end across the middle. Okay, now I'm not moving till the ball is snapped. Okay, let's see where he has to go. He has nowhere to go. You see my hook zone for my strong safety. He came down and took away the read after he got past the hook zone on my left defensive end. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. But like I said, the fade route from a tight end is deadly. Granted, this is practice mode, so it makes it look worse than what it really is. If you look at my left outside linebacker, he's manned up on Jason Witten. Watch him just get silly. Okay, but look at my two hook zones. Strong safety came down. Okay. That's going to make them start looking at their progression reads already. It's too much clutter over on the right-hand side. I still have the hook zone from the left defensive end there. Okay, now I'm taking over with my free safety. Okay. Now they may still want to test me. I wish they would. My stick skills, I'm not bragging, but they're pretty decent. They're going to throw a precision probably to the inside, and if they do, I'm all over it. But like I said, by now they should be looking at their progressions because it was just too much clutter on their initial read. So first and foremost, we want to take away their strengths and make them play to a disadvantage as far as getting to their weakness.